everyone, welcome to my channel guys, and yes, I will be watching FARIS SHAFI's song MOLOTOV. Yes, this has been requested long back and मुझे करना ही था इसका reaction because जब जश्न hip hop आया था song and there were a lot of references to drugs, prescribed drugs, and I was like, my god, this is so intelligent lyricism. And you guys told me that time that Faris Shafi ka gana hai Molotov where he has used the entire song is using those references. So पहले तो मैंने सोचा यार ठीक है 2.5 minute का गाना है but maybe I'll be not able to understand anything. Then I realized कि Rohan has done a breakdown of the song which is like 11.5 minutes and I'm guessing it's because the way probably ये मेरा guess है कि जिस तरह से शायद फारिस शफी ने lyrics लिखे हैं अपने bars लिखे हैं, every prescribed drug or any drug has a particular function. So the line is probably bases that function and what he's feeling and maybe describing that emotion or what the effect that drug has on the person basically. This is what I'm guessing. So yeah, let's not delay this any further. I'm not going to really concentrate on the lyrics here because we already have a breakdown video, so I'm going to watch that for better understanding. Just going to enjoy the song, his flows, and he has a beautiful voice. So I anyways love his cadence and the way he raps. So let's listen to the song. See, it has this distorted, it's like a square wala video.
तेरे को मसला है क्या खिलार ली दीवार like the walls of Jericho अच्छे सवाल हैं ये 32,000 लेकिन फिर भी जवाब नहीं मेरे को like anthropogenic aerosol delta 9 tetrahydrocannabinol हर वेले है मेरे को I handle it all like cannabis oil this baby doll's a masochist all night sniffing chemical powder what is this for gas you can go oh please the medical store and ask the man on the counter if he's a freaking chemist or a fucking compounder if he can give me methadone just over the counter as I sit alone next to the fountain with the mountain of methadone and a cadona देखो जवाना मेरी जवानी लंग गई smoking all this marijuana
Oh, this production. What is that sound effect?
Sadke jawa, I need a prescription for fentanyl, phenibut in your ferry pack. Clonopin in your medicine cabinet, give me that touch me medicam. Active dextromethorphan up to 925 milligram. Where you gonna run to, cinnamon? Temperature up 3 centigrade. See how I sit and meditate, self-medicate. Men can they I just took some Talal, blown up like Taliban Molotov. Beat piche bolo, do bol. Teri bachi leti meri nonokol. Tum sare bhancho chugalkhor. Bhai khamoshi say likes to skip the scene. Bhai kalonji just have to mix the beans. Psilocybin is boiling in my tea. 5-methoxydimethyltryptamine. Time molly, I'm on my tryptavenous. She wanna lick the penis. 3-4-5 trimethoxyphenethylamine is just what she needed. I got the secrets or something.
Oh, this music. मैं देखना भूल गई प्रोड्यूस किसने किया गाना. छोड़ता रहो. Molotov. Block 2. Okay. Crow produce. Okay. ये गाना 2 साल पहले आया था. Let me just, I don't know what is his latest song. Because with love, Faris, 1 महीने पहले गाना आया. Vitamin D. Don't tell me there is one more. Like what is up with him, huh? There is one song 1 साल पहले आया जिसका नाम है Loves. मैं चैनल में हूँ उनके. और उसमें the thumbnail is like him sitting and there's like this big heart. That also has 1 million views. Maybe I should check that out. It's a very popular song, it seems. But oh my goodness, he doesn't have many videos though. Barely any videos. वास्ता तो मैंने सुना हुआ है इनका और अली सेठ का. Introduction. Oh yeah, he doesn't have many songs. I don't know what's the reason, but dude, this one, okay. In terms of production, like music production, oh, I don't know how to describe it. It's I mean, it's an amazing beat. It's an amazing beat, but I'm not finding the correct words of how to describe it. It's like actually when you are under influence of any kind of drug which makes your head whirl, or you feel like you're on another dimension. It just gave that feeling. I honestly don't, I'm not finding the correct adjective. I mean, I can use the normal adjectives कि हाँ बहुत ही बढ़िया है, बहुत ही groovy beat है, बहुत vibey है, वो सब तो है, but ये वाला जो beat था, ये उससे भी 2 लेवल थोड़ा ऊपर है, मतलब if it's a great beat, I just don't want to call it a great beat, because this beat has something unique about it, which I don't know if the uniqueness comes because the song is also like that, and Faris is singing, like his cadence, not singing, rapping. His cadence is quite different. This is, I think, the most hadke cadence of Faris Shafi that I've heard. So it feels like he's under the influence. So that's why I don't want to just describe the beat as अच्छा beat है and काफी groovy लगा, काफी vibe किया मैंने beat के साथ. नहीं, वो सब तो किया. All that is fine, but this is probably 2-3 levels above that. That's the feeling that I got while listening to this beat. Coming to his cadence, like I said, this is the most hatke I've heard in terms of how he kind of modulated his voice. And he does this. He knows how to put a certain emotion. I like when he's doing that. He knows how to put a certain emotion in a word and on a particular line, how he has to change his voice register. He knows that, and he's so good at it. I don't know why he doesn't have that many songs. Maybe he doesn't put out that many songs in general. You guys can let me know, because I feel कि मतलब इतना जब आप में हुनर है तो ये हुनर प्लीज शेयर करें दुनिया के साथ. I mean, we'll be very happy. So I feel कि जो फारिस शफी के हार्डकोर फैंस हैं उनको बड़ा इंतजार करना पड़ता होगा कि भाई कब आप गाना डालोगे, गाना तो डालो जल्दी जल्दी, because ये तो आया था 2021 में. So and yes, in lyrics तो सब मेरे सर के ऊपर से ही गया. Obviously, great that this has a breakdown. अगर इसका breakdown नहीं होता तो I would have not even taken the effort on camera to check out the lyrics. Usually जब मुझे गाना बहुत पसंद आता है तो मैं पूरा lyrics देखती हूँ, and एक general decoding या एक general emotion of the song I try to understand. But इस गाने के साथ तो डेफिनेटली मैं नहीं कर पाती. अगर लिरिक्स सामने भी होते, जो मुझे यहाँ दिख नहीं रहे डिस्क्रिप्शन में, बट अगर लिरिक्स सामने भी होते, जीनियस लिरिक्स में डेफिनेटली होंगे, तो आई वुड बी टोटल लॉस. मतलब मुझे गूगल खोल के देखना पड़ता, अच्छा हर एक ड्रग का क्या सिग्निफिकेंस है, इस वाली लाइन में ये वाला इसका नाम क्यों लिया, इस केमिकल का नाम क्यों लिया, इसकी क्या speciality है, क्या pros and cons है, in what context he's saying. So for that, obviously we have Rohan's video to help us out, and yeah, let's not delay this any further. उसका वीडियो देखते हैं and get a better understanding of the lyrics.
Hello, नमस्ते पेरीपोरा पहला को WhatsApp. मेरा नाम है रोहन कारिबा. आज for the first time we will be breaking down a FARIS Shafi track on this channel. To be honest, I would have skipped this. ठीक है, not because it was not complex enough, because मुझे ऐसा लगा कि ये गाना थोड़ा under the radar जा रहा है. But for the past few days,
I think what he means by not complex enough is, I feel that if you know what those chemicals or what those drugs are going to do in terms, then you will understand the line easily. वो जो मैं पहले बोल रही थी कि if you know the function of that chemical, you will be able to understand the context of that particular bar. So I guess that is why he's saying कि it's not about the entendres. It's a pretty direct song. Only that you have to have knowledge. That's the only thing. Maybe in that sense, he's saying कि it's not a very complicated song. Or is there any other reason? That's how I would assume.
DMs have been flooded with requests after requests. So here is the breakdown of the track Molotov by FARIS Shafi.
Okay.
अगर ट्रैक की बात करें, बीट काफी सही थी, जिस तरीके से पिच शिफ्ट का यूज किया है मिक्सिंग में वो भी काफी सही थी, एंड कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी की बात करें तो इट वाज कॉम्प्लेक्स टू अ सर्टेन डिग्री, बट द फैक्ट दैट इस गाने के लिरिक्स कहीं पर भी अवेलेबल नहीं है मेड इट 10 टाइम्स मोर डिफिकल्ट टू ब्रेक डाउन. बट कोई नहीं, आज लिरिक्स और ब्रेक डाउन दोनों पर नजर डाल लेंगे. अ क्विक डिस्क्लेमर, दिस ट्रैक हैड टन्स ऑफ एक्सट्रीमली कॉम्प्लेक्स multi-syllable rhymings and also chemical references. ये डिस्क्लेमर नहीं था. डिस्क्लेमर ये है कि ऐसे ट्रैक्स में हर लाइन का डीप मीनिंग होना जरूरी नहीं होता है. Some lines are there just for the sake of rhyming.
Okay.
ये समझ ली. Now without wasting any further time, let's jump right into the breakdown.
तेरे को मसला है क्या, खिलार ली दीवार like the walls of Jericho.
FARIS here starts off with तेरी प्रॉब्लम क्या है? एंड देन सेज कि खलार ले दीवार, मीनिंग दैट ही डिस्ट्रॉयड बाउंड्रीज एंड बैरियर्स लाइक वॉल ऑफ जेरिको. Now wall of Jericho is a finishing move of this wrestler named Chris Jericho, but also it's an actual wall presently located in Palestine that was broken down by Israelis, hence used as a reference to the previous line Khalar le Diwar, like the walls of Jericho. Moving on.
अच्छे सवाल हैं ये 32,000 लेकिन फिर भी जवाब नहीं मेरे को.
Now इस लाइन का मतलब तो कोरिया का बच्चा भी जानता है. Faris has a lot of good questions but no answers.
Like anthropogenic aerosol, delta 9 tetrahydrocannabinol.
Hello my dear friends, from here on it's going to turn into a chemistry class. So strap in.
All
Anthropogenic aerosol. आसान भाषा में ह्यूमन जनरेटेड फॉग या स्मॉग को बोला जा सकता है. जैसे दिल्ली में विंटर्स के टाइम पे जो स्मॉग होता है वो धान जलाने की और पोल्यूशन की वजह से होता है. सो दैट इज एन एग्जांपल ऑफ एंथ्रोपोजेनिक एरोसोल. ऑल्दो हियर मैन मेड धुआं का अलग मीनिंग एक्सप्लोर किया गया है. द नेक्स्ट लाइन सेज डेल्टा 9 tetrahydrocannabinol.
Delta 9 tetrahydrocannabinol,
which is the main chemical of marijuana. जैसे कॉफी में कैफीन होता है जिससे आपको कॉफी का इफेक्ट होता है, आपको नींद आनी बंद हो जाती है.
इस गाने से ज्ञान भी बढ़ेगा. मतलब ऐसे वाले नाम तो यू डोंट नो द साइंटिफिक नेम्स, राइट? तो इससे ज्ञान भी मिल रहा है अभी. इट्स वेरी एजुकेशनल सॉन्ग इन अ वे आल्सो.
वैसे ही वीड मैरिजुआना में THC होता है which is delta 9 tetrahydrocannabinol. So Faris here is generating anthropogenic aerosols by smoking weed. Moving on.
tetrahydrocannabinol हर वेले है मेरे कोल, I handle it all like cannabis oil.
Faris continues by saying कि उनके पास हर टाइम THC मतलब कैनबिस रहता है and he can handle it even if it's cannabis oil. Cannabis oil is a much stronger version or much stronger form of cannabis, more concentrated, and SHAFI can handle that too.
This baby doll's a masochist all night sniffing chemical powder.
Baby doll here refers to pretty ladies. Faris इस लाइन में बता रहे हैं कि how pretty ladies turn into masochists. That means ठरकी या pervert. The reason behind the shift from baby dolls to masochist is due to sniffing chemical powder like meth या heroin, because excessive use of such drugs can drastically increase your sexual drive. This line is also a reference to a line from his previous song Nazar, जिसमें एक लाइन थी
अब की सारी बिगड़ गई doubters, ये सारी सूंघती हैं powder. What is this for gas? You can go, oh please, the medical store and ask the man on the counter if he's a freaking chemist or a fucking compounder.
Faris doesn't want himself to take a break from drugs, so here he's asking his friend to go to a nearby medical shop to ask the guy if he's a chemist or a compounder. Compounder, or in this case drug compounding, is when someone mixes 2 or more drugs to consume.
If he can give me methadone just over the counter.
He wants the medical shop guy to give him methadone, popularly known as MDMC, a drug that is very similar to MDMA, जिसका नाम आपने सुना होगा. It is yet again a variety of a chemical hard drug जिसके बारे में फारिश ने इस गाने में बात करी है, और ऐसे ही बहुत सारे रेफरेंस आपको आगे भी मिलेंगे. Moving on.
As I sit alone next to the fountain with the mountain of methadone and a corona.
आगे भी मिलेंगे. इस बारे में MDMA, जिसका नाम आपने सुना होगा. It is yet again a variety.
I would have given it 2 points for the very reason I'll tell you why.
A drug that is very similar to MDMA, जिसका नाम आपने सुना होगा. It is yet again a variety of a chemical hard drug. Shop, in this case drug compounding is when someone mixes 2 or more drugs to consume.
If he can give me methadone just over the counter.
He wants.
So why I would give this line 2 points, because obviously that particular drug you cannot, like, if somebody prescribes you to kind of purchase that drug, तभी आपको मिल सकता है. एवी ही नहीं ले सकते, बिकॉज ओवर द काउंटर इज जो ऐसे क्रोसिन है, क्रोसिन आपको मिल जाएगा ओवर द काउंटर केमिस्ट की दुकान में, बिकॉज इट डजंट नीड एनी प्रिस्क्रिप्शन. बट ही इज सेंडिंग हिज फ्रेंड और व्हाटएवर कि भाई मुझे ये वाला पर्टिकुलर ड्रग ओवर द काउंटर चाहिए, but he doesn't have a prescription. Like, I like how he's saying that I want a very, very unique chemical, you know, every. I'm just saying.
2 or more drugs to consume.
It was very strong.
Just over the counter.
He wants the medical shop guy
if he can give me, मतलब अगर दे सकते हो कि नहीं.
Give him methadone, popularly known as MDMC, a drug that is very similar to MDMA, जिसका नाम आपने सुना होगा. It is yet again a variety of a chemical hard drug जिसके बारे में फारिश ने इस गाने में बात करी है, और ऐसे ही बहुत सारे रेफरेंस आपको आगे भी मिलेंगे. Moving on.
As I sit alone next to the fountain with the mountain of methadone and a cadona.
Methadone is actually a medicine used on people जो ड्रग्स छोड़ना चाह रहे हैं, because methadone कंज्यूम करने से आपको थोड़ी बहुत सिमिलर फीलिंग्स आती है जो आप ड्रग्स कंज्यूम करके पाते हो. बट देयर इज एन इलीगल मार्केट एज वेल जहां पे द वेरी मेथाडोन इज यूज्ड एज अ ड्रग. फारिस हियर सेज दैट ही इज सिटिंग नियर अ फाउंटेन विद अ लॉट ऑफ मेथाडोन and a toy.
देखो जवाना मेरी जवानी लंग गई smoking all this marijuana.
A message to all his listeners कि फारिस शफी की जवानी marijuana स्मोक करते करते बीत गई. Also notice how he is deliberately pronouncing marijuana wrong ताकि उसको जवाना के साथ राइम किया जा सके, and that's why he is calling it marijuana. Moving on.
सदके जावा I need a prescription for fentanyl put in your fanny pack.
Fentanyl is yet again a drug, specifically an opioid drug that is generally mixed with another drug known as the receptor for the trip. Phenibut is another drug, and yes, this particular drug is a receptor drug. Now both of these drugs are sold in the pharmacies because ये कुछ genuine medical deformities को भी cure करने के लिए use की जाती है. But obviously you need a proper doctor's prescription to even buy these. इस line में Faris is searching for a prescription for these drugs ताकि वो बाद में
over the counter नहीं मिलेगा. So I like
compounding कर सके इस drugs के साथ.
See that compounding line also comes in.
In your medicine cabinet.
Klonopin is a downward drug. That means it calms your brain down. It is used to treat patients with severe cases of anxiety. But just like Fentanyl और Phenibut और a few cough syrups जिसकी हम बहुत जल्दी आगे बात करेंगे, this is also illegally used as a drug and abused as a drug.
Give me that touch me medicam.
Touch me medicam is a shaving cream क्योंकि वो pharmacy में घुसी गए and he's buying all these drugs. He's also buying a few normal things that regular people also use.
Active dextromethorphan up to 925 milligram.
Active dextromethorphan is a cough syrup, but it is not innocent either. If you have followed rappers like Lil Wayne, even they have used cough syrups mixture called Purple Drank as a recreational drug. एक Indian rapper भी है who uses a similar kind of drug, and मैं gossip नहीं कर रहा हूँ, ये उसी के गाने में उन्होंने बात बताई गई थी.
कौन सा?
And here Faris is saying that he needs dextromethorphan as a drug because he wants to consume it. Why else will he need it?
Where you gonna run to, Cinnamon?
Where you gonna run to, Cinnamon are the lyrics and the name of the song by this American artist named Nina Simone. Also, I think Faris Shafi is referring to himself as a sinner man here because of the obvious reason that he stated in the bars above.
Temperature up 3 centigrade.
Some upper drugs like cocaine or heroin cause your body temperature to rise. This sentence shows that Faris is now under the influence of hard drugs in the timeline of the track because now his body temperature is increasing.
Alright.
See how I sit and meditate, self-medicate, man can
See how I sit and meditate can refer to the hallucination and the sensation Faris is experiencing while he's under the influence of drugs.
Right.
Self-medication is a practice of misusing drugs for recreational purposes. इससे पहले की कुछ लाइन में हमने देखा था कि कैसे नॉर्मल मेडिसिन्स को एज अ ड्रग यूज करने की बात फारिस शफी ने करी है अपने गाने में, एंड सेल्फ मेडिकेशन इज एग्जैक्टली दैट.
I just took some Talal, blown up like Taliban MOLOTOV.
Dolodol is yet again a medicine prescribed as a painkiller, but abuse of the same medicine can make it a recreational drug. Molotov, if you have played PUBG or any game for that matter, is a bomb जिसमें बॉटल के अंदर flammable liquid भरी जाती है और फेंकने पे मतलब आग वाग लग जाती है. Blow up like Taliban Molotov means that I will burst like a Taliban Molotov. Blow up also means to become popular. And finally, the last meaning that I'm not sure if it was intentional or am I overanalyzing was that doll from Dolodol and blow up makes blow up doll that is used by horny people, जो कि लोग हो जाते हैं under the influence of drugs. That is my interpretation though.
पीठ पीछे बोलो दो दो बोल तेरी
I mean, at this point, anything is possible because in the lyrics, the rapper is under the influence of drugs. So, दिमाग तब थोड़ा ज़्यादा चलता है ना when you are under the influence of any kind of substance. I feel that इंसान का दिमाग थोड़ा ज़्यादा ही चलने लगता है उस टाइम पे.
बची लेटी मेरी नोनो कोल.
You talk behind Faris Shafi's back, but your babe is with Faris Shafi's nunnu. अब केमिस्ट्री के कितने केमिकल के नाम आपको आता है वो तो मैं नहीं जानता, लेकिन नुन्नू क्या होता है वो तो आपको पता ही है.
आपको पता है.
भाई खामोशी से let's just skip the scene. भाई kalonji just have to mix the beans.
Kalonji is a seed जिसको कुकिंग में यूज किया जाता है. And obviously you can cook kalonji with beans. But mixing the beans also means anal sex. So maybe that is what Faris was going towards.
Too much
Because इससे
education
पहले
I'm
भी कुछ
getting
sexual
today.
references थे and इसके आगे भी कुछ sexual references हैं.
Psilocybin is boiling in my teeth.
Psilocybin is popularly known as magic mushrooms, and unlike regular
अच्छा.
mushrooms, these are not good for your health because they too are drugs जिससे आपको hallucination हो सकती है.
अच्छा.
Psilocybin is boiling in my tea. 5-methoxydimethyltryptamine.
And just like that, 5-methoxydimethyltryptamine is also a psychedelic drug.
अच्छा.
Just like magic mushrooms. Also, 5-methoxydimethyltryptamine is very similar to another popular drug named DMT.
I'm a Molly, I'm on my trip to Venus.
Molly is again a very popular drug. It is also known as MDMA. Farish says that he's on a trip, yani drugs wala jo trip hota hai. And then he completes the sentence by I'm on Molly on my trip to Venus. A popular English phrase and also a name of a very popular book is Men are from Mars and women are from Venus. So that's my
Correct.
guess of why Faris is mentioning about his trip to Venus.
Yeah, Venus is
specifically
usually
because he's
representation
tripping
of
with a girl.
femininity.
And the next line
Correct.
proves that.
She moana lick the Venus.
Moaning means making sexual noises.
Yeah.
आगे तो आप समझ गए होंगे.
3-4-5 trimethylphenethylamine is just what she needed. I got the secrets. Or something.
3,4,5 trimethylphenethylamine is yet again a psychedelic drug, like the magic mushrooms. Like
Most of the drugs that have been mentioned here, except the normal medicines, जैसे cough syrup वगैरह का नाम जो बोला था, which still is in the reference of giving you that high. So basically, it's like he wants to be in that psychedelic phase because he likes it maybe, but he is calling himself a sinner also. So.
the LSD, etc.
But maybe that is only probably giving him that kick, apparently.
Known as mescaline. And with that, the breakdown is over. And the
Oh, it's
final
over.
score is... Before we end the video, let me be a little boring and give you a short disclaimer to not get influenced by any of your favorite artists, especially to the bad side of that artist. Let me break it to you, but aapko...
I don't think that's a boring thing to say. I think this is very important. It's very important. Like, separate the art from the artist. Let's think बहुत लोगों को समझ नहीं आता है वो, but it's important. Like, you have your own identity, you have your own life, you have your own opinions. Don't like fact check करो सब कुछ, but अपनी खुद की opinion form करना is very important.
को तलहा यूनिस, MC स्टैन या फारिस शफी जैसा बनने के लिए ये सब करने की जरूरत नहीं है. स्मार्ट वर्क और परसिवेरेंस के थ्रू आप इन आर्टिस्ट्स की तरह बन सकते हो. एंड इफ यू आस्क दीज आर्टिस्ट, दे विल टेल यू द सेम थिंग.
भलते ट्रिप में आ रहे ना, नशे में नहीं क्या, भलते गरत बीरत नहीं क्या, एमडी में जो भी आ रहे ना भाई, उसको मैं इसी वित्ता बोलेंगे भाई, ज्यादा फास्ट मत हो नहीं क्या, समझ रहा ना ब्रो, मतलब फास्ट मत हो जाओ रे, देख बीख के फुल भलता ट्रिप हो जा रही है ब्रो मेरे फैंस लोग के साथ.
That's the end of the video. अगर आपको ऐसा कंटेंट मस्त लगता है तो hit the subscribe button.
This was helpful. I'm gonna stop this now. This was quite helpful, and I mean, kudos to Faris Shafi's lyricism. And when he talked about that, don't get influenced like that, because if you feel that this particular artist is my idol, and अगर मुझे इनकी तरह बनना है, I want to go. Probably मुझे ये सब करना पड़ेगा. I think people are very intelligent, like, but होते हैं बहुत लोग influence हो जाते हैं अपने favorite artist से, which is wrong. I feel कि we should have this I don't know antenna कि क्या सही है क्या गलत है, and we need to stop ourselves. कोई आएगा नहीं हमारी मदद करने. So it's great to appreciate the song, appreciate the art, appreciate the intelligence of the lyricism. All of that is great. But yes, like I'm just appreciating the art here and the way this artist has, you know, made the song, which is great. But doesn't mean कि अगर कोई जैसे कोई hardcore, जैसे मैंने बोला फारिस शफी के fan है, they shouldn't get influenced. I am very happy that Rohan actually said that. I also totally second this opinion. So yes, this was very, very helpful, beautiful song. And yeah, that was the reaction. That was the reaction to Molotov. I'm extremely, extremely happy. Let me know वो loves वाला गाना कैसा है. But I'm extremely happy to check this song out. मुझे करना ही था उस टाइम जब जश्न हिप हॉप मैंने सुना था, उसी टाइम जब थोड़े बहुत रेफरेंसेस आए थे, तो you guys told me कि ऐसा एक गाना exist करता है, so I was like, I have to listen to it. So thank you so much for the suggestion. Let me know how the loves वाला song is. Should I check it out or not? And I will go by, अगर बहुत सारे comments आते हैं कि हाँ please reaction बनाइए, या फिर एक particular comment में बहुत likes आते हैं, so I'll understand that yes you want that reaction. So yeah, I'm going to sign off from this video now. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this reaction and the breakdown with me, and I will see you soon on my next one. Bye.